I'm Mike Bowers and I'm photographer-at-large for The Guardian Australia. I'm talking pictures this morning with comedian and writer Lewis Hobba. Very warm welcome back.
Nice to be back with you, Mike.
Lewis, the government and coalition have reached an agreement on the CFMEU, but not everyone's unified on the issue.
They're certainly not. It's always nice to see, everyone treated fairly when they get involved in some organised crime.
Yeah.
I think the banks were put into administration when they did it. The
Yeah.
casinos as well.
Yeah.
Just one rule for all. It's good.
Lovely David Rowe cartoon who's got the CFMEU out here demonstrating, and Mr Albanese and Sally McManus in the alleyway. Donation?
Yeah. God, you feel like poor young Albo would be at every protest.
Yeah.
For old Albo.
Lewis, this lovely David Pope cartoon, he's looking a little disturbed late at night.
You can really see the fear in his eyes, can't you?
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
And that's not even just like the Rabbitohs scores
No.
keeping him up. He's got so many problems at the moment.
Don't these unionists know about a Labor's PM's right to disconnect? The right to disconnect laws have come in just in time.
Yes, yeah.
Brett Lethbridge seems to think the CFMEU will be a whole host of new tattoos, not just CFMEU, but God forgives, but Greens as well.
Well, with Max Chandler Mather out there this week, when it comes to election time and Albo wants to go and visit work sites and put on the hard hat as usual, it's going to be only Max is going to be the only one allowed. He might want low vis as well, whatever the opposite of high vis is. That's what Albo wants.
Mark Knight's done this lovely cartoon. We're downing tools.
And beers.
And beer sales apparently skyrocketed, which is fantastic. Good for the economy.
That's right.
The Northern Territory elections have been run and won by the Country Liberal Party, the CLP. Its effect on federal politics is debatable, but its effect on the age to lock up kids is not.
I know.
David Pope, invest in communities at the crossroads, lock up the kids, and they've just been elected and the bus is driving away.
Yeah, it's hard to know what to say to that other than 10 is simply too young to be locking anyone up.
Glenn Lelever has got the Northern Territory as one big Don Dale here. See you in the Don Dale.
Yeah, I know. Very moving and powerful cartoons, those ones.
Yeah, they certainly are. What did you make of the census? It's a case of census and sensibilities.
I can't believe how terrified Dutton and Albanese are of a question.
Questions about the LGBTIQ+.
Just baffling. I'm like, the ancient Romans were more open-minded about sexuality when they invented the census.
Kathy Wilcox has done this cartoon to protect our more conservative constituents from uncomfortable realisations about the society or indeed the family they live in. We've maintained a don't ask, don't tell policy on gender and sexuality as the census lady's giving it to the household here.
I know. It's just wild. You are allowed to ask people questions on a census. They must be terrified every time they go into question time. Not another question.
Let's test a question.
Let's test it.
John Kudelka has suggested that perhaps Mr Albanese would like a panic room. He perhaps needs it for more than just the census at the moment. Should we get Albo out here to help fill in the census?
Nah, the ABS sent a separate form to the panic room.
Bringing it in.
Yeah, that's great.
Fiona Katauskas has picked up on the I don't want to be divisive. I wouldn't want to be divisive on the census question.
I wouldn't want to be divisive.
Gaza. I wouldn't want to be divisive on climate action and donations.
Yeah.
So who's with me? And they're all walking away. And Mr Dutton here, some people are just too divisive.
When was the last time we all agreed on anything?
Yeah, good point.
I'm not quite sure what they're trying to avoid.
Lewis, it's been a great pleasure unpicking events this week. I'll let you do the honours.
Thank you so much. Back to you in the studio, David.